Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I am going to be giving you guys a tour of my K-pop shelves. I'm excited to show you guys my shelves because I haven't shown them on the channel yet. I've shown them on my TikTok, but I don't have TikTok anymore, unfortunately. But I do kind of want to do a video of my album collection at the beginning of the year, just to kind of see how it changes once we get to the end of the year. The last time I did a shelf tour was quite a few years ago, and I have since moved, so I actually have these built-in shelves in my apartment, and it is the reason I moved here. I love them so much, and it just displays my collection so nicely, so I'm very excited to show it to you guys. It is definitely not perfect. It is not the way that I 100% want it to be, but I do really like it. We do have some non-K-pop things you can already see over here. I will be showing just the K-pop stuff though, just because that's really the only reason for this video. And I kind of want to do, like I said, a starting point at the beginning of the year, so then at the end of the year I can maybe do another video and show how it's changed. I already know that changes are going to happen because, like I said, there are some things that I want to do to it, some things that I did in my old house that I want to bring here and redo. I just haven't yet. But I think this is also good for me because I can kind of see what my collection looks like right now and realize the things that I want to change and the things that I want to do with it. So I think this is the most fun thing about collecting K-pop, is showing it off, kind of your collection, but also like making sure that it's in a way that you want it to be. So I think I've also really needed this video for myself, just to kind of go through my shelves and see what it looks like and kind of what do I want to change. So enough yapping, let's go ahead and get into it. We're going to start at the very top left of my shelves, and I'll just kind of give you a really good in-depth, this is what this stuff is. I'm obviously not going to be like, okay, this is this album, this version, this is this album, this version, but I'll just kind of be a little more thorough and a little more detailed than normal, but not super detailed. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm so excited. Okay. First things first, I'm going to show you guys this banner. This banner I got at 17's last tour. So here it is. It's very cute, but the first 4 shelves on this side is my 17 collection, because they are my ultimate group, so it kind of makes sense. But when we move down, we start with their discography. I have every album except I have not gotten my Soon albums yet, so I have pretty much every album. I also just remembered I'm missing one version of Spill the Feels still, but other than that, I have pretty much everything. So we've got 17 Carat, Boys B, Love and Letter, both versions of the Love and Letter repackage. We have Going 17, AL1, Teenage, Director's Cut, You Make My Day and You Made My Dawn. I do have a signed Dino album. This was actually my very first K-pop album ever, so very exciting. Then we have an Ode and Hengare. Back there we have a fan-made picket that my friend sent to me, and this is a fan-made button from Left and Right era, Hengare era. Then we move down here. First we have some confetti that came from 17's tour. And we have Semicolon. I do have, I'm pretty sure, another version back here. That's FML, but I'm pretty sure somewhere, it might be on a different shelf, I have Hoshi's version as well as the group version, but I just like to display Dinos. Then we have Your Choice, Ataka, and we have the Carat versions. Here I have the ones that I pulled, Woozy and Mingyu. I don't have Dinos, but I'm okay with that. I just have those two. Then we have Face the Sun, and again, the Carat versions. This time I do have Woozy and Dinos. Then here we have 17th Heaven, and then FML in the deluxe version. Okay, I just realized I called this 17th Heaven. This is Sector 17 because this is 17th Heaven. My bad. Back there we have another fan-made Hoshi picket. I almost said Polaroid. Then we have the first Soon album. We have, this is the kit version. I also have the deluxe version somewhere else on the shelf. But then we have 17 is right here. And this Carat version is, oh my gosh, who is it? I think it's Seungkwan. Yeah, Sungwan. Then we have my Carrot Bong version 1. This is my first light stick that I ever got. And yeah, I bought it way back in the day in 2018 when it was still available. So I have the Carrot Bong version 1. And I also just have this cute little woozy freebie. I just framed it because I like it. And I have a fan-made, oh my god, woozy, I'm sorry. I have a fan-made pin there. I also, on my Carrot Bong, I have, this is an official item. And I also have a little dinosaur charm on it because Dino is my bias. And then I put a flower in it. And then this I remember getting off Amazon. It's just a little bunny. I originally got it for my army bong, but then I got something else for my army bong. So since the color matched, I put it on here. And then I just have this little bead strap that I made for it as well. So there's my customized version 1. We'll put Woozy back. I'm so sorry, Woozy. But then on the second shelf, we have my version 2. And this is also official merch. I think this just has the original strap on it, but I did decorate the inside of it, if you can see. So that's pretty fun. And here is a little freebie that I got that says Dino's name on it. This was handed to me randomly and it happened to be Dino, so I was very happy about it. I wore it for a really long time. Then we have this man, and then we also have the Weavers coasters that came with it. They're just propped up there. And then we have Spill the Feels. So here is where I'm missing one version. I got 2 blue versions and I'm missing 1 white version. So need to get that eventually. And then we also have the Weavers and the kit versions. Then we have some of their Japanese discography. I don't have a ton of it just because after a while I stopped collecting it, but in the beginning I was collecting just the Carrot versions. I am missing Call Call Call. I never got that one because when it came out I wasn't sure that I wanted to collect their stuff, but everything after that I started to collect almost in full. So I have these 2 Carrot versions and then these 2 albums. I tried to collect as much as I could, like Dream and Always Yours, but then I just stopped collecting their Japanese stuff, and I did have more stuff that I've since sold. So we've got a small Japanese collection here. I don't have any Japanese album photo cards anymore, but since I have these, I do keep them. They're cute. Maybe I'll sell them one day, but they're empty, so who knows. Then this portion is kind of just like a display area. We have my Carrot Bong version 3 that I did customize. It got a little beat up from usage, so ignore that. I need to touch it up. But we have a bunch of just random stuff. We have the light stick box. This is a semicolon pre-order lenticular from Weaver's Shop. I just have it still in the package, but it is a standee. Then we have a Dino freebie, a little pin. This was actually on my keys, but the ring recently broke off like last week, so I had to just set it here. Some more pins, a flower. This flower I used in decorating, I think, that light stick, the version 1. We have some circle stickers from an ode I used to bias and collect Vernon and Joshua, and I just had these, and I think they're cute. I love all the members, so I kept them. We have this fan-made pin. We have this Dino, sorry, DK dinosaur little card from the first Busoksoon era. This is official. It came in the album. I just think it's cute, so I set it there. We have the 17 is right here Kino, or the kit version, whatever they call it. This is a cup sleeve from an event that I went to for 17's last tour. While we were there, we went to a cup sleeve. I also bought this there. It's just a fan-made picket. We have this really cute fan-made Minghao and Dino photo card freebie thing. And then these are fan-made things, this ticket here, this little heart here. And this came on something. I forget what it was, but I just keep it there. And then, as you can see, we have the Carrotland boxes for the Carrotland merch that I got. I got the binder and the bongbongy cover. That's what this is for. There's nothing in here. So, but then here we have some of my Carrot version binders. Because they used to do them like this, where like the version was the binder. But then like with these albums, what was it? Did they start with 17th Heaven maybe? Or maybe they started here. I don't remember. This is the deluxe version. I don't remember. But they started doing little binders. So I have Seungwan from 17th Heaven. I do just keep who I get. And then I have June. I have Seungwan for 17 right here. And I got very lucky with these ones. I got Dino. I got Seungwan. And I got Woozy. So I got super, super lucky in getting just my biases. I just knocked the picket over. This is so chaotic, but yeah, we'll just stack them back up here. Yeah, so there's that section. It got a little messy, but we'll ignore that. Then down here is where I keep all of the non-album stuff for the most part. These are just some extra albums, so that's why they're sitting there. I have some carrot kits and stuff here. Not everything is on the shelf. Some of it is in my room, or like not even in my room, in my closet. Just because I kind of realized with 17 taking up 4 shelves, that is a lot of space. So I am trying to cut it down a little bit, but there's still 4 shelves. So then we have these photo card holders. This is actually a luggage tag holder that came with that carrot kit, but it's just got a cute little freebie in it if I cannot drop it. And then we have this one that came in the Game Boy themed carrot kit, and I just have this Dino freebie in it. Then we have my 13th tapes. I don't know what happened to my Woozy one. I have no idea where it is, and I'm very sad about it. So I have Hoshi, Vernon, and Dino's, but I don't know where Woozy's went. I don't know what I did with it, so very sad about that. Then we have this off the record photo book, A Season's Greetings, Icon magazine. This is his weight standee from Weavers. And then we have some DVDs. These are very old. They're very beat up. So we have, this is the director's cut, I'm pretty sure. Oh, Ideal Cut. This is Ode to You, Incomplete. I do have more, but like I said, they're stashed somewhere else. This is a banner that came with the Icon thing. It has all the member signatures on it, but the member that you got is like in the center and like really big. So I have that. This is an extra copy of Spill the Feels. This is the deluxe version of Woo Seok-soon's first album. It is massive. It's like a shoebox. So that sits there. This is A Season's Greetings from 2023. This is the Going magazine, the first one that you made. This is Dusty, and I don't even remember what that is. Oh, this is another Season's Greetings. And then we have the Name 17 photo book here. This is another carrot kit. This is the, what year was this? I don't remember. It's very dusty. And then we have another Attack album with Woozy's cover in it. I used to display it like this, but when I took it down from its display, I just set it here because I did not want to rearrange everything and put it up there. But yeah, I think it's really pretty. I did try to collect OT13 for these covers at one point, and that was nuts of me to do, but that one's pretty. But yeah, so that is 17. They take up these first 4 shelves. Next, we move into my BTS section. It is very small now. I used to have BTS's entire discography up until whenever it was that I stopped fully collecting them, but I do have a good amount still. First things first, in the back there, we have the Love Yourself, oh gosh, there's a spider web here? That's crazy. We have the Love Yourself, Her vinyl back there. As well as my Army Bong, which now has, it's a Army Bong version 3, and it has a Mang cover on it. Mang is not my favorite character. Cookie is actually my favorite character because pink is one of my favorite colors. And Jin is my bias, and I also really like RJ. But I really like the Mang cover, and I just thought it was cute, so I got that one. But then we also have this little standee that came in the Love Yourself Tear albums. This is a little copy. The only reason I've saved it for all these years is because my mom got it for me. She was like shopping somewhere and she saw them and she brought it home to me because I love coffee. And she knew that it was a BTS member, so she got me Jungkook, even though Jin is my bias, but I thought it was so cute. I washed it out and I've had it ever since. It's literally been like 5 or so years. I think it's really cute though. And then we just have this is my only pull from Jungkook's solo, and actually the only photo card I have from the solos, even though I've bought some before. That's the only one I have left, so instead of putting it in my binder by itself, I just put it on my shelf, and I think it's cute. But here are the albums we have. This is the School Love Affair deluxe version. Then we have most of the Love Yourself series. I really want to try and get it again, just because I loved when it's spelled out Love Yourself. Like I said, I used to have it all. This is what I ended up with, but I do want to try and buy it all up again, so these are the versions I have. I really want version S. That is my favorite version from Love Yourself Answer. And Answer is my favorite Love Yourself album, so I really do want to get all of those again. Same with Wings. I only have W. I used to have them all. And then my poor Persona albums, they've been through it. This packaging also did suck, but I have all 4 versions, so that's exciting. But yeah, they're very damaged. It's not even focused, but yeah. Then I have one version of Butter. This is kind of where I stopped collecting BTS. I don't have any of the 7 albums, although I used to. I do want to get those again, but they are like massive, so I don't know that I will get them again, but we'll see. Then we have this little pin that someone got for me, and it's Jin. I actually got all of the members, but I just have Jin on my shelf. Then we have Jin's astronaut albums. We have D-Day by August D, Jack in the Box, one version of Tae's album, one version of Golden, and that is it for my little BTS section. It is very small now. As you can see, it's also kind of cramped just because of how much other stuff is on the shelf. And that's also kind of why I want to kind of condense 17 just a little bit to kind of space things out, because if you couldn't tell, this side is my boy groups and the other side is my girl groups. And there is space on the girl group side, but I really don't want to mix them. I know that'll be a problem, obviously, as all these groups keep releasing music, but who knows. Next, we have my Stray Kids section, and it's kind of blocked by this little, like, pillar, I guess. But first, we have this little Seungmin and Jeongin photo card. Those are my top 2. Seungmin is my bias. I have my first Stray Kids album ever, Middle. So this is the era that I got into them. You know what I just remembered? These have like member pages. I don't remember who I have in the front. I hope it's not that one guy. Oh my god, brace yourselves. Okay, it's Felix. Very cool. I also used to have Yellowwood, and I actually still think it's in my parents' basement. I used to have all versions of Yellowwood because that was my second comeback, and that was like my first comeback buying every single version. I wonder if those are still in my parents' basement. That's also where some things are too, because I used to live with my parents. And when I moved out, I don't think I took everything, because I also think there's some 17 merch and like other stuff, because I've been buying, oh my god, I just realized that's kind of ripped. I've been buying 17's like Season's Greetings and all their photo books, and oh, maybe that's where my Woozy 13 tapes is. But I've been, like all their DVDs, I've been buying 17 stuff since 2018, like, consistently, so I didn't buy this year's Season's Greetings, though. I do still want to buy it, and I also think I bought a birthday package of one of the members. I don't think it was Dino, but I think I bought someone's, maybe Joshua, and I don't have that here, so I bet that's where it is. Anyway, back to Stray Kids. We have one copy of No Easy, we have one copy of Christmas Evil, we have, I think, all 3 versions of Maxident. I think there was only 3, maybe. And then we have Five Star, which I'm pretty sure I have all versions of. And Rockstar, I only have 2 versions. Then we have one version of 8. So very small Stray Kids collection. I don't really collect. I only buy Stray Kids albums that I like the music of. So I don't buy everything. There are older albums that I love that I don't have. But back collecting hasn't really been a thing for me. I really try to just keep it middle forward. So yeah. Then we moved to myteen. A lot of you guys have probably heard me talk about myteen before, but if you don't know who they are, they were a group who disbanded in 2018 or 2019, but they debuted, I think, in like 2017. Feel bad because they were one of my alt groups and I don't really remember when they even debuted, but we have them here. So we have their myteen Go. This is their Japanese version, I'm pretty sure, because they had a Korean and a Japanese version. So this is the Korean version, and then the Japanese version. Yes, Japan. And actually, I think one of these albums was signed, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, it is this one. So I have this signed Hansol page. It also came with a signed Hansol photo card. Hansol was not my bias, but like I said, they were one of my alt groups, and unfortunately Hansol was one of the least biased members, so his stuff was easily available. So I purchased it because I do still love him. So yeah. Then we have myteen's second album, Fuzzle. It's really cute. I wish so badly they didn't have to disband, but and then we have one copy of their first Japanese single album, She Bad. I think there were 3 or 4 versions, but I only got one. Really quickly, we have this Kino banner. We have a Kino banner back there that I recently showed off in my vlog when I went to go meet him. And then that stuff I'll get into when we get into those groups. Then we have, oh, why is this in the wrong order? I just realized. But this is evnne, so 2 members of myteen who went on Protosex 101. After that show, they formed a subunit. They disbanded after they had to enlist for the military. But this is their first album, and this is their second. I don't know why those were backwards, but we have phase 1 U and phase 2 we. So yeah. Then we have 2 ryeowook albums. We have his first album and this one I think is his second. No, this is his second and this is his third. I don't have his first. I do want to get it. And this is all versions. He had 2 versions for this one and 2 versions for that one. But I've made it a goal for myself this year to get those. So hopefully we can accomplish that. Next, we have these Pentagon albums from Love or Take. They're the only ones I have left from my Pentagon collection, and I've realized I should have never gotten rid of my Pentagon albums, so I'm keeping them forever. But they had these really fun, like, webtoon / anime style covers of all the members. I forget who I've got here. I'm pretty sure this is Kino. This might be Shinwon, maybe, and maybe Wooseok. I forget. But yeah. And then right squeezed in here we have Kino's Pose album. Alright, then we have my very tiny ateez collection. I just have 3 albums, 2 Golden Hour Part 1 and 1 Golden Hour Part 2, plus this journal up here from Golden Hour Part 2, his digipack. I'm so thankful to have it. And in front of it I usually keep these postcards that I got because I think they're really pretty. We'll move this one for right now though, because then we move into my very small TXT collection, but I want it to grow soon. I used to collect them. I used to have their albums up to, I think it was the Star Chapter Freeze. Is that what it's called? Freeze? I'm pretty sure it was up to there from debut. And then I stopped collecting them, but I've recently picked them back up. So back there is Taehyun from their General Mills cereal collab. So this is the cutout from the back of the cereal box. His cereal was Honey Nut Cheerios, which is actually genuinely my favorite cereal. So it was kind of fun that my bias was on it. But yeah, we can put back up here now. And then we have my also very small enhypen collection. Just these 4 albums. Kind of same as Stray Kids, I just buy the albums of the music that I like. I don't buy everything, so these 3 albums I do really like, but these ones were like necessary for me. This album was like an absolute need. I love this album so much. Same with Dark Blood, I really love. Bite Me is my favorite enhypen title track, so I know there's a repackage that recently came out, so I do need to get that, but yeah, so that's this first miscellaneous boy group shelf. We have BTS, Stray Kids, myteen, evnne, ryeowook, Pentagon, ateez, TXT, and enhypen. Oh, also that banner back there is the banner I made for NCT Dream. It's actually just stuck there, and I forgot to take it down when I was rearranging the albums, and I don't want to take them down just to pull it off, but it's a banner I made for the Dream concert. It's not that important. But then this last shelf is kind of what I call my second tier alts shelf. So we can start over here. We have my evnne albums. So we have their first album and the digipacks for it, and then we have their second album. I never bought the third album. I just bought photo cards for it, so I probably should do that, but I haven't. For the digipacks, I'd never got my bias, which is hanbin, but I do have Sungan, I have Yunso, and I have Moonjong. They're all very cute. I actually think Moonjong's is my favorite, so I'm not even bummed that I don't have hanbins. Back there we have a banner that I made for when I met Park Hanbin. I met Ibin, so that was fun. And we also have like a fan-made ticket from that. And we also, I skipped over it, my VIP lanyard is up here next to my 17 shelf. I don't know why it's up there. I just put it there, so. But that is my very small evnne area, but it is going to grow soon because they have come back, so very excited. Next we have my NCT area. This is so different than years previous because I used to alt NCT, so I had a really big NCT area. But right now this is what it is. So we have my NCT Dream light stick. We have this little cup sleeve that someone sent to me after attending a Win-Win cup sleeve. I think it was one of my pen pals, and this was back in like 2018, I think, maybe 2019, that they attended, and they sent me the cup sleeve for it. So I have kept it all these years. It's always on my shelf, so I love it a lot. Then behind that though, we have these two kinos. I have the Neo Zone and the We Boom kinos. Then we have the Be There For Me Like House album. I built it and set it there. We have some NCT Dream albums, we have some full albums, and we have some 127 albums, and then, or just one and 27 album, and then this is a Wish album. I'm so sorry, it was not even showing those envelopes, but very small album collection, but hopefully that changes this year. So also back there I have a giant, my giant Chunla photo card that I made. It did get damaged obviously from the concert, but maybe sitting on the shelf too. But I had this giant Chunla photo card. I made it, and then I made like little a little deco top loader for it. So I took it to the concert with me and I took pictures with it. It was really fun. So yeah, but that is this side of this bottom shelf here. I did forget to point out that I did customize, I mean you can probably tell, but I customized my NCT Dream nail bong. So it has the little hollow stickers that it came with, but then I also bedazzled it, and inside is confetti from the concert, and I just put this little bow on it, and then it also has a custom little band that I made that says Chunla and Ronjin, because those are my top two biases. So yeah. And then this side we have my Boys Planet side, as I like to call it. So first we have One Pact, their first album. I'm still missing their second album, but then I have their third. Then we also have Jay Chang's Neighborhood, both copies, or sorry, Late Night, this is Late Night. Both copies of Late Night, and then Neighborhood is back there, my signed Late Night album. And then on this side we have ZB1. I only have their first album. So yeah, I do want to get more, but for Doong, I've just been collecting photo cards, not necessarily buying the albums, so that's what we've got going on. So that is this first side here. It is my boy group side. I think it looks really nice. There are some things that I want to change up with it, but overall, I think it's looking good. Really quickly, I'll show you this middle section. Ignore the wreath. I still haven't taken my Christmas decorations down. There is a video on my channel of me making a twice CD wall. That is something that I want to redo here. I have not got the materials to do it again, but I do want to. So we have the more and more CDs up here. Really, I hung these up to see if it would fit, so they're not perfectly spaced. But I left them up because I thought it was cute, and I don't know when I'm going to be redoing the CD wall. But we have those, and I think they're really pretty. Really quickly, I also have the other CDs that I had on my CD wall, so the Fancy and the Taste of Love CDs. So I want to redo that. We have these vinyl accessories. This is like the little covers for these two vinyls with Youth and Zone. Oh God, sorry, Nyan. Then I have just some of my vinyls up here. That is Renee Rapp, so not K-pop related, but I love it, so it's there. But we have the Love Yourself tier vinyl. I have the Her one down on my shelf, on my BTS shelf, back there. I broke a wrist strap recently, so there are the remnants of that. Awesome. I have my Kino VIP band because it says I like his tour. I want to keep it, but I don't know what to do with it. So for now, it's right there. Then we have Nayeon's second album, her second solo album, her first solo comeback. I don't know. The second mini album, we have Na, and I just love how pretty it is. I love this concept. So we have that. Then we have Miss Zone, of course, with a signed Jihyo postcard. It's actually my sister's, but she left it here. I gifted it to her and she left it, so it's sitting there for now. And then we're gonna skip this middle shelf because it's not K-pop related whatsoever. The only thing on this bottom shelf is my binders, where I keep them. So those are the bigger inclusions. Those are CDs, all of the CDs that I have, especially ones that have like members on them, aside from those Twice ones, but these are some extra binders, some sleeves, light stick battery holders, but not much going on there. Then we move to my girl group side. First things first, we have this banner from the last Twice concert, the Ready to Be concert. So I have this banner from day one. I lost my banner for day two. It got lost, so hate that. But then we also have this freebie, which I think is so fun. Back there we have the Ready to Be vinyl. And then we start with my Twice album collection. I do still have all of Twice's albums, even though I will not be collecting them much in the future. I have everything up to Strategy, so I don't have Strategy, but I have everything up to that. Maybe I'll get like one copy, but I do have almost every copy. The only things that I'm missing are the page 2 Chang designed cover. I never got that, unfortunately. And then the Twice coaster Christmas version, I did have it, but I sold it. So, but yeah, so we have Twice's albums. I even have I think this is the Thailand version of The Story Begins. So that's why I've got two here. But we've got Story Begins, page 2, Twice Coaster Lane 1 and 2, Signal, Likey, Merry and Happy, What is Love and Summer Nights are back there. Yes or Yes, The Year of Yes, Fancy, Feels Special, More and More, and Eyes Wide Open. This is a little cup sleeve from a Twice event that I went to before this was for their anniversary, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, their 7-year anniversary. This is a Tui freebie. I love this outfit on her. Someone sent me this in the mail. I think it was in a trade maybe. Oh my gosh, this thing's gonna fall. So yeah, I'm gonna set it down here because I don't want it to ruin that. Then we have my Candy Bong Infinity. I never got the second one, the Candy Bong Z, but I do have the keyring version. And then I have I used to have the Candy Bong version 1, but I actually recently sold it as I'm downsizing. So I still have the Infinity. It is for sale, so if you're interested, let me know. Then we have Taste of Love there. Then we move to Formula of Love, and we have the result file version back there. Then we have Between 1 and 2, Ready to Be, and then we have the solo stuff. So we have Nayeon's first album, we have Zone, then we have With Youth, then we have Nayeon's second album, and then Dewey's album. Back here we have the Ready to Be vinyl, just this photo of Nayeon back there. The Candy Bong Z keyring, a signed Nayeon postcard, the Year of Yes monograph, this Jihyo Allure magazine, and then this Chewy card, signed postcard, that little thing from earlier, and then a bracelet that has all Twice colors on it that someone handed me. So that is my Twice section. I do really like how it looks. I feel like it'd be kind of silly to try and solo the albums because I feel like no one really wants them. So I think I'm going to keep it. Also Twice, you know, was an alt group of mine for like 5-6 years. So it'd be silly to get rid of it. So I'm pretty happy with keeping it. I think it all looks really pretty and it does have some pretty happy memories. So I'm pretty happy with my Twice collection. Next, we move into my miscellaneous girl groups. Back there we have Secret Number, just the 2 albums that Denise was a part of. We have Eily one, and these ones in plastic are from Fan Sign, so we've got that one there. And then Rocket Punched, this is from a fan sign as well. Then we have aespa. I love aespa, so we have aespa. I got that. And then we also got these versions, were member specific, and they were random, and I got Giselle, and I got Winter, who's my bias. Then we have very tiny Red Velvet collection. It is literally just Chill Kill and this SMCU Palace album that I think I got for free. I think I got it like a giveaway or something. So yeah, we have Chill Kill. We have, I'm pretty sure that's Yeri, and then Joy and Joy again. So my bias is actually Silgi, but it's okay. And then we have my Red Velvet light stick. You guys probably know I have collected Red Velvet on and off like the entire time I've been a K-pop fan, so this is all I have right now. But I got this light stick I think last year, and I don't want to get rid of it until I'm able to use it. So once Red Velvet goes on tour and I'm done with it, I will probably sell it. But I also just really love how it looks. It's so pretty. So I know it doesn't look like I like Red Velvet that much because I don't have much merch, much albums of them, but they are really one of my favorite girl groups of all time. So I really hope I can use the light stick at some point. So yeah. Okay, and next we move into IZ*ONE. So it starts here. We've just got some random stuff. These are so big. They could not fit with the rest of my stuff. So they are here. But first we have this signed enhypen album from Bloom Eyes. She is my alt female bias. She is my bias in IZ*ONE. So very happy to have that. We have this little acrylic stand from a D-Icon magazine. It's missing the actual platform part. I don't know where it went. Then we have this is from Hard Eyes. This is the group cover. They did member covers and then they also did group covers. And I somehow ended up with an extra cover. I don't really remember what happened there. So I just have the group one on display up here and then a member on my album down there. And that is a bag from Hush Rush that came in the album. And I just put it there because I thought it was cute to display it. I can't use it because I tried to with one of them and it broke very easily. So yeah. But then we move down to my IZ*ONE stuff. So we've got their first album, Colorize. And I'm pretty sure I still have the CDs too. I have enhypen and Hyewon. So that's very exciting. When I collected IZ*ONE, I did kind of go through a little bias crisis, but for the most part, my biases were the same. In the beginning, it was enhypen, Chaewon, and enhypen, Taeyeon, and Yena. But then for the longest time after that, it was enhypen, Hitomi, and Yuri. So I love them. I love all of the members, but yeah. So we have Taeyeon's cover here from when she was my bias. But then I also have Hitomi because after I changed my biases, I was able to get that one. So I love them all, but that is pretty fun to have all that. Then we have Bloom Eyes. If you remember, they kind of were stood up like this. You could set them up with a photo. So this version, we have Wonyoung's postcard for it. I forget who I have for the other ones, but since this is like the last version, this is first, second, third, it's on top. So I guess I could do it the other way and switch it up. I actually feel like this one is enhypen. So that would be kind of pretty, but I'm okay with showing off Chaewon for right now. I mean, Chaewon. Why do I keep saying Chaewon? Wonyoung. Oh my gosh. Then we have my Woneric Diary albums. These albums are so dusty. I've literally had them like since, you know, the comeback happened. I'm curious though whose covers I have because I don't remember. So let's take a look together. I'm very curious. Oh yay, it's Yuri. I can tell. How cute. Oh my god. That is so cute. Okay, what's the next one? Oh, I miss IZ*ONE, you guys. Alright, what's the next one? I hope I don't have duplicates. I hope they're all different members. Oh yay, it's Hitomi. Oh, I don't know if I traded or if I pulled these. I feel like I probably traded because there's no way I would have gotten my biases right. So I wonder if the last one is enhypen or who it is. Ah, okay, let's see. I've got one more. I love album stuff like this. Oh, it's Taeyeon, I think, right? Or no, wait. What is this? Oh my god, I forgot about this, guys. What the heck? So is there not a member for this? I could totally be wrong. Maybe there's no like member thing for this. No, I don't think so. Wow, the poster's still in here. This is so nostalgic. Oh my gosh. Yeah, no, there's no member cover on this, but that is so pretty. I forgot about this. Oh my gosh, I should display this. What the heck? Wow. Ah, it's so pretty. Can we bring back packaging like this? Because this is stunning. And I also, like I just said, I love random member covers. I mean, obviously it's a pain to collect, but I also think it's so fun. And like, if you really love all the members, it really shouldn't matter who you even get. I just think it's a fun surprise. So, yay, how cute. It makes me so curious about these other ones. I think I want to go through them now. Why are we reminiscing, you guys? Oh my god. Okay, so let's see who's in here. Oh, this is so fun. Okay, it's... Oh, this one's enhypen. Nice. Oh my god. I wonder if because I remember getting multiple copies. I was trying to feel and see if I had 2 in there, maybe. Because, oh, maybe, because I swore I got enhypen for all of them, but maybe it's in my signed album and I just have it sealed up. That could totally be the case, so. Okay, there's that version. What's in the last one? It's also got beat up because this packaging just sucks. Like, this album is so damaged. This packaging is terrible. Okay, because I really thought this one was enhypen, so maybe they're all enhypen. Oh no, it's Taeyeon. Oh my god, look at that. So pretty. Oh, I'm still very happy about that. Well, you know what? I am okay with displaying Wonyoung. I think it's so cute. And she has grown so much. She looks so different now. Like, in a good way. Like, she's just grown up. Like, she doesn't have little baby cheeks anymore. Oh my gosh. Okay, that was fun to reminisce. How cute. Okay, because then there's also one reeler, and I'm pretty sure this had covers. Yeah, look at that. We've got enhypen in there. In the red one, we have Hitomi. Oh my gosh, I miss them. I wonder if the last one's Yuri, if I ever got her. Nope, it's enhypen. Still lovely, though. Oh my gosh. Well, anyway, we can move on. So we have this IZ*ONE The Icon magazine, enhypen's version, of course. And then we have enhypen's solo albums all in here. They're kind of squished back there. But then it also continues with other IZ*ONE stuff. So we have Yenna. I have a ton of Yenna albums that are signed. So I used to buy them every time she would release it from M-Wave. So I have like a good chunk of her albums signed. This one is signed, you can see it there. And this one as well. So love that. And then we have Taeyeon's first album. And then we move into Les Seraphim. I don't collect them anymore, but I do still have all of their albums. Honestly, like, I don't know what to do because these are so big and bulky and they're kind of plain looking. Like, they are pretty, but they're just kind of plain. So I kind of want to get rid of them, but I don't know what to do with them. So, but yeah, so that is my IZ*ONE section. It is this shelf as well as that little section up there. And now we move into like the rest of the girl groups. So we have some Kepler stuff, their first album, and this signed Chaehyun signed album. She is not my bias, but she was my bias in the beginning, and she was also throughout the entirety of Girls Planet my #1 pick. But literally after they debuted, I was like, maybe I have a different bias. I don't know why I changed, but she used to be my bias. She was my alt female bias. So I do keep this album because I do still love her. Like, obviously, I cheered for her the entirety of Girls Planet, so I will keep it forever. Then we have Do Blast, and Love Struck, and this album is signed. It's not in a sleeve though. I really need to do that. Then we have Billlie, who's also one of my favorite groups. I have since gotten rid of some of their albums, so that's all I've got left. We've got one Itzy album. We've got some nmixx albums. And then, oh, these are more nmixx. And then we have New Jeans, who I was really getting into before everything happened. And that is Jini, formerly in nmixx. And I just think this looks really cute. That's a freebie of Lisa that someone gave me from Blackpink. She's my Blackpink bias, so very cute. But yeah, that's the shelf. It's very boring, very small. But it's just miscellaneous girl groups, so all that stuff goes here. There used to be more like Blackpink and IVE and just more itzy and other groups, but I've since downsized and got rid of them. So yeah, but yeah, guys, that is this side. That is the girl group side of my shelf. I honestly think it also looks really good despite me having some changes I want to make, but yeah, very exciting. I decided I would end the video on my favorite shelf in my entire collection. I think this shelf is so pretty. But yeah, guys, that is all I had. I really just wanted to kind of show you guys what my collection looks like on my shelves, because it is very different than the collection that lives in my binders. And I think this is so fun to see other people too. So kind of wanted to show mine off a little bit. If you guys have any questions about anything that I have or where I got anything, or you know, if you can get anything like any of these albums still or whatever, please drop a comment and I will do my best to reply to you guys and try and find out for you. But yeah, that is all I had. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye guys.